We bring you now out of the silent planet. After being summoned to a foreign planet known as Makandra, Ransom encounters a strange creature called a Soren, who invites Ransom into his home, where they converse about the lifestyle of their contrasting home planets. Ransom and the Soren discuss the concept of shepherding animals, a concept that both Malacandra and Earth, also known as Thulkandra, practice. Ransom, who is wary of the strange-looking Sorens, explains to the Soren that
I think I have seen one of your people at this very work,
he said.
But the Thrasa, they let you tear up their forests? Why should they not? Do you rule the Thrasa?
Oyarsa rules them.
And who rules you?
Oyarsa.
But you know more than the Thrasa?
The Thrasa know nothing except about poems and fish and making things grow out of the ground.
And Oyarsa, is he a Soren?
No, small one. I have told you he rules all now and everything in Malacandra.
I do not understand this, Oyarsa,
said Ransom.
Tell me more.
Oyarsa does not die,
said the Soren,
and he does not breed. He is the one of his kind who was put into Malacandra to rule it when the Malacandra was made. His body is not like ours, nor yours. It is hard to see, and the light goes through it.
Like an Eldil?
Yes, he is the greatest of Eldila who ever come to Handra.
What are these Eldila?
Do you tell me, small one, that there are no Eldila in your world?
Not that I know of, but what are Eldila, and why can I not see them? Have they no bodies?
Of course they have bodies. There are a great many bodies you cannot see. Every animal's eyes see some things, but not others. Do you not know of many kinds of body in Thulkandra?
Ransom tried to give the Soren some idea of the terrestrial terminology of solids, liquids, and gases. It listened with great attention.
That is not the way to say it,
replied.
Body is movement. If it is at one speed, you smell something. If at another, you hear a sound. If at another, you see a sight. If at another, you neither see nor smell, nor hear, nor know the body in any way. But mark this, small one, that the two ends meet.
How do you mean?
If movement is faster, then that which moves is more, nearly in two places at once.
That is true.
But if the movement were faster still, it is difficult for you to not know many words. You see that if you made it faster and faster, in the end, the moving thing would be in all places at once, small one.
I think I see that.
Well then, that is the thing at the top of all bodies. So fast that it is at rest, so truly body that it has ceased being body at all. But we will not talk of that. Start from where we are, small one. The swiftest thing that touches our senses is light. We do not truly see light, we only see slower things lit by it, so that for us, light is on the edge. The last thing we know before things become too swift for us. But the body of an Eldil is a movement swift as light. You may say its body is made of light, but not of that which is light for the Eldil. His light is a swifter movement, which for us is nothing at all. And what we call light is for him a thing like water, a visible thing, a thing he can touch and bathe in, even a dark thing when not illumined by the swifter. And what we call firm things, flesh and earth, seems to him thinner and harder to see than our light, and more like clouds and nearly nothing. To us, the Eldil is a thin, half-real body that can go through walls and rocks. To himself he goes through them because he is solid and firm, and they are like cloud. And what is true, light to him, and fills heaven, so that he will plunge into the rays of the sun to refresh himself from it, is to us the black nothing in the sky at night. These things are not strange, small one, though they are beyond our senses. But it is strange that Eldila never visit Thulkandra.
Of that, I am not certain,
said Ransom. It had dawned on him that the recurrent human tradition of bright, elusive people sometimes appearing on the earth, Albs, divas, and the like, might after all have another explanation that the anthropologist had yet given. True, it would turn the universe rather oddly inside out, but his experiences in the spaceship had prepared him for such an operation.
Why does Oyarsa send for me?
he asked.
Oyarsa has not told me,
Said the Sorn.
but doubtless he would want to see any stranger from another hundred.
We have no Aryasa in my world.
Said Ransom.
That is another proof
Said the Sorn.
that you come from Thulkandra, the silent planet.
What has that to do with it?
The Sorn seemed surprised.
It is not very likely if he had an Oyarsa that he would never speak to ours.
Speak to yours, but how could he? It is 1,000,000 miles away.
Oyarsa would not think of it like that.
Do you mean that he ordinarily receives messages from other planets?
Once again, he would not say it that way. Oyarsa would not say that he lives on Malakandra and that another Oyarsa lives on another Earth. For him, Malakandra is only a place in the heavens. It is in the heavens that he and the others live. Of course they talk together.
Ransom's mind shied away from the problem. He was getting sleepy and thought he must be misunderstanding the Sorn.
I think I must sleep, Augrey,
He said.
and I do not know what you are saying. Perhaps, too, I do not come from what you call Thulkandra.
We will both sleep presently.
Said the Sorn.
But first I will show you Thulkandra.
Again, you bring me out of the silent planet. Same time, same station.